One kind of anime protagonist that I absolutely despise is the perverted protagonist, and it's not for the reason you would think. Usually, anime protagonists are forgettable and boring, but at times you will see a perverted character as a main character. Some people hate this kind of character because they make the girls around them feel uncomfortable. That is not my reason for disliking this kind of character. It is kind of odd and uncomfortable, but to me there's a big problem with this kind of character. The biggest problem is how much their actions do not fit the character they're supposed to be. They talk often about how hot these girls are, and how they love big breasts. That they would love to get intimate with these girls if they had the chance. But the moment a girl actually shows interest in them, and wants to get intimate with them, they're too nervous to do anything. It's supposed to be funny seeing a perverted character suddenly act shy, but to me, it's just frustrating how they suddenly got too shy, just when they finally have a chance to get intimate with a girl. This happened multiple times with Issei in Season 1 of High School DxD. His behavior got better throughout the later seasons, but even then, it's mostly the girls making the first moves, and Issei just sitting still, letting the girls do the intimacy for him. That is not how a perverted main character should act. That is not how any guy would act if a woman showed interest in them in real life. And we all know why Issei's behavior is like this. Because if he actually acted like how a perverted main character should act, the anime series would turn into a hentai. But that is such bad reasoning. It's like giving the main character a power-up at the last moment because the villain is too strong. You shouldn't excuse bad writing at all. His actions don't match what kind of character he is. And I will say, not every perverted main character is like this. But I have been watching anime for many years, and I would say the majority of perverted protagonists act like Issei from High School DxD, and it's frustrating to watch. The whole appeal of the perverted protagonist is that for once, the protagonist shows interest in girls, and doesn't just act shy. But that is completely offset by their behavior of acting shy once the girl wants to get intimate with them. This kind of protagonist should be in a hentai or visual novel. Their behavior is just too limited when it comes to anime series.